You go in for 1 year, but when you're out, they give you $1 million.
Okay.
Take or leave.
Take. 100% take.
Yeah, 100%
I'll take it.
I'll take.
Just say.
Have you guys invested in crypto before? Never.
Yes, bro.
Have. How was your experience?
Okay. You know how much I put inside crypto or not? I put $4,000.
Wow.
$4,000 I invested in this coin right called Sphere Network, which is actually right, it's sort of like a Ponzi schemes coin.
Okay.
Okay, so it's like you put inside right, then after that more people invest right, the earlier investors right will get the money. Okay, but then they also have this thing right that they will tie up your money. So right, if you liquidate right, you will minus 30% of your current portfolio. So I put in $800 for that. I climbed up to 1,006. I got show you guys before, right? I supposed to liquidate, but because of the 30% right, that I didn't. So I actually...
So 100% gone.
Second coin I buy right is called Captain Inu. Okay.
Oh, the dog one
Yes,
the
but
Inu one.
yeah, Inu. Okay, so right, Captain Inu right, when I read it right, okay, I don't know anything about it, but like, because like, you know, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, all this right, they have skyrocketed. Right, they go to the moon and people make like millions out of it, right? So, and then I'm not gonna be able to flip Bitcoin, right? So, I invested into Captain Inu, this coin. Okay, so Captain Inu, right, they talk about their project, right? There's some tangible things about they're gonna do. Like, they're gonna come out with a comic, right? Based on all the different dogs coin. But so far, that one got $80 inside. But I don't know, I put it quite a bit lah. But I dropped to 80. Then other one is like Ethereum more.
Okay, then that should be okay lah.
But Ethereum no money because Ethereum right is I put inside Ethereum to buy other coins. So my Ethereum got like maybe $20 lah. So 40 right, I have like $100 to my name in cryptocurrency.
You buy all this nonsense, you deserve to lose lah.
Exactly. So you probably went in lucky about what, 2020, 2021, that period?
Yeah, around there, yes.
Because that was when everyone was getting into crypto lah.
Yeah.
And the market was booming. I think Bitcoin went up all the way to like 60 plus USD, 60 plus thousand USD.
The thing is, crypto can make money one. It's just, you know, they always say talk about projects, right? It's always good one. But when they share with you the projects, they are basically the people they are taking money from.
Yeah,
so like me, I kena.
Okay, so there was this one Singapore hedge fund, or rather, one of the founders was a Singaporean lah. Three Arrows Capital, you heard of it?
I think one of my friends shared with me.
He's one of the largest globally. Multi-billion dollar fund.
Wow.
Multi-billion.
Yeah, so one of the founders, his name is Su Zhu, Singaporean guy. What happened was they found out he was mismanaging funds and stuff. So when there was a massive sell-off right in crypto, when that happened, his fund went bust.
Wow.
Whoa.
He was arrested, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, so as he was trying to leave Singapore, he was arrested.
Okay.
So the sentence was 4 months jail. He went in for about 3 months or so lah.
Okay.
So like he really did something dirty lah.
It was mismanagement of funds, but he got charged because they wanted to do investigation. So there was a committal order. He needed to comply to everything
But then
he
he
did.
chow.
So recently, after he got out of jail, he did a podcast with his team members, like his co-founder and some other guys. I'm going to show you guys snippets of this. This is the first video.
I mean, obviously no one wants to go to prison, but I think that it's actually a really enjoyable experience overall. Like I would say, not to the point of like highly recommending it per se, but I would say that it's something that if everyone got to experience once, I think it's definitely good for you.
This is the second one.
Like I had the best sleep of my life in prison. And because you sleep on the floor as well, like on the ground without a bed, actually it's the same as like a Japanese tatami mat, basically.
Okay, so you can see he's not very against prison, and in fact he had a really enjoyable time. What are your thoughts?
Okay, firstly, right, Singapore don't provide beds, man.
Yeah, that was what I thought. I thought there would be bed at least.
At least like a bunk bed lah, no meh?
You think it's not an army camp?
Wait, I didn't know that they don't provide. But okay, so basically, right, why he say it's good, right? Firstly, because his sentence is so little, right? So 4 months. Yeah lah, 4 months, and I believe Singapore we don't have like really heinous people inside the camp, right?
Oh, you never
Then they'll
know.
be like isolation and stuff.
Yeah. So maybe that's why it's not a very bad experience. Because what we all hear from shows and whatnot, right? We go inside prison, right? You cannot drop soap, you become somebody bitch, right? They fight at the basketball
That one
court,
from
whatever.
show or personal experience?
I feel whatever he said, right, is not wrong. I mean, that's just how he experienced it. Do people find a problem with this?
There are some people who... Okay, I show you some comments. This is the first one. He's faking it. Okay, one guy say that. Another guy, fella acting tough only. Another one, basically saying someone rearranged his mind when he was there. Another one, die one face. Another guy, he goes on and on, but basically he's saying die one face. Don't want to admit it's a bad decision. So basically, people are actually calling him out on what he's saying. They are saying that his experience and what he's sharing are two different things.
Because I feel, right, okay, those that maybe like have invested in the fund and whatnot and have lost a lot of money, maybe it will take them off like when they see this type of video. Because basket,
Okay, but these guys are not
the ones.
Yeah.
I feel right, like when he said all these things, you can feel like it's actually coming from his heart, you know. Like you imagine you run a company with $1 billion, right? You know how much of stress and how much of like intensity that you have to face every single day. You think Elon Musk every day wake up, wow, the day is damn good, wow, drink coffee, all this. I know what he always think about how to solve this problem, this issue, this. The whole company is so huge, you know. I think he, like, you know, when you go to the cell, right? I think it's like
a break.
Yeah, you put down your all your burden, all this, you know, like it's like a meditation in the cell, you know that it's like a luxury thing. It's a peace of mind lah,
That's actually my thoughts also. There are a lot of people who say, oh, he's faking it, jail is horrible, he's just trying to act up and stuff, right? But I feel hyper-conscientious people, they act differently, they build differently, they think differently.
And I think from what I remember, right, he was reading a lot of books in the cell itself.
Yeah.
So I feel, right, like this is a very great habit, you know. I mean, because it's like, when will you have the time to read books? This is the time where you really can work on yourself, work on your like consciousness. Yeah.
That's why I say it's good, right? Only because the sentence is so short. Right? Imagine you are locked up for like years. You don't even know how the time has passed. Doing the same thing over and over again. Right? I tell you, I will go crazy one.
Yeah, but that is where I'm saying you might be different from him.
I'm hyper-conscious person.
You won't last 3 hours. Because I feel people like him, right, you mentioned Musk and all, I feel their day-to-day life, right, is so hectic and filled with so much that when you go to jail, you expect jail to be this like horrendous place. Everything you do there is going to be crazy. They're going to make your life shit, right? But then you go there and then you realize, wait a minute, my day-to-day life is as bad as this or maybe even worse than this. So it's not so bad after all.
The simplicity and the regimentation now, actually, they start to appreciate it. Because they don't have to
I think it's not so much that they appreciate. I think because every day they are going through so much, right? When they go to jail, you cannot bring that with you. Nobody's going to call you, nobody's going to request things from you and stuff. So you also don't need to do all the things that you do in outside world. Earlier you mentioned he went for 3 months. If he had gone for much longer time, maybe he would have been this way. Let's assume now you guys have a chance to go to jail. Because just now one of the things he mentioned is, if everyone had a chance once, it probably is good for them. Okay, so with that in mind, I want to give you guys an opportunity. You go in for 1 year, but when you're out, they give you $1 million.
Okay.
Take or leave.
Take. 100% take.
100% take.
All take.
100%
I
take.
take. Yeah. Because in that 1 year, right, first thing first, what are the chances that I can make 1 million? Okay. Secondly, right, I think when you go in, right, like exactly like whatever you said, when you go in, you got time to work on yourself, you can read, you can know. I think he mentioned also do push-up, like, you know, don't die on, right? Can work on your physical body.
Your question, right, is a no-brainer. Everybody will take it.
Not
even for
true.
you.
Not true.
You won't take it?
I will take lah.
Yeah lah.
Not everybody will take because
Okay.
you see, it is 1 year of your life. You are gonna live with the record of being in jail before.
But I tell you, when you serve 1 year, you're not going to work 16 years more.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay? So I 100% take. But if you change the question a little bit, I will not take. Maximum security 1 year.
Okay.
1 mil, you take.
1 mil.
I mean, the difference is not very big.
Where got sia you? Okay, what I know right is just like a cell with like one window of light. You know?
Okay.
I cannot take sia 4 fixed 4 wall.
Because it's exactly like how he say also. It sounds as
It's
if
not
it's like
very
his
far.
room. They got no bed.
But you
nothing.
got like you confirm got people beside you. But I don't know. I don't think I can stand inside 4 walls. Like just a narrow.
You need
wall.
someone there lah.
Yes.
You need to be his bitch lah.
No.